The George W. Bush Presidential Library and Museum is disciplining a security guard after telling a North Texas mom that she had to breastfeed her newborn in the bathroom.
She got an apology, but now other moms are saying it has happened to them too. And that mom who got the apology tells Fox 4's Zahid Arab, that's not enough. Zahid.
Well, Steve, Vanessa Bailey's in-laws were in town for her 5-week-old son's christening, and they thought it would be a trip to the presidential library would be a fun idea. But she says it was embarrassing, forced to leave because security failed to follow the law. After tweeting what happened to the library, former First Lady Laura Bush and Laura Bush Hager, there's finally an explanation and an apology. The George W. Bush Presidential Library and Museum chronicles his life from childhood through his presidency.
We are actually pretty big Bush supporters in our household, and we wanted to come here.
But on Friday, Vanessa Bailey says the behavior security guards exhibited
But I was really shocked more than anything. And
told a different story.
a sad thing happened on the way to the museum.
Her family was on the Oval Office part of the tour.
Babies eat when they want to eat, they sleep when they want to sleep, and you don't really have a lot of say in when that happens.
When her 5-week-old, 10-pound Desmond got hungry.
That we had exhausted all of the pumped milk that we had available and formula that we had brought. I found that guard and I asked her, where it would be acceptable for me to nurse my son. And she directed me to the bathroom stall. That was what they said to be the policy at the George W. Bush Museum.
So she and her family left.
Other mothers have come forward and said that this has happened to them as well.
Like Dallas mom Julie Eisenberg, who had problems while trying to feed her baby Benjamin at the library. It happened 3 times since October, the most recent last month.
The director did reach out and apologize to me.
And the library is apologizing to everyone too. On its Facebook page, it says it supports federal law defining a mother's right to feed her child in any location, that the security guard has been disciplined, and all staff have been reminded of the official policies and procedures on breastfeeding.
Had I been allowed to nurse, this is what it would have looked like.
While this chapter is over,
this attention is good to kind of start the dialogue and the discussion.
Vanessa wants the presidential library to designate a private room for nursing mothers. Call it her piece of history.
It's time to normalize it. Women who nurse are not exhibitionists.
Now, this happens to be National Breastfeeding Awareness Month. Aside from asking for the $100 back that the Bailey family paid for their admission, they hope the incident gives momentum for a new Texas law that protects breastfeeding moms from harassment. One is expected to be introduced in January. Steve?
All right, Zahid, we'll be watching. Thanks.